Rise and shine. You're watching WCTV Eyewitness News. The Good Morning Show starts now.
Happening now on GMS, at least 9 people are injured after a mass shooting in downtown Cincinnati. Coming up, we'll take a look at what happened.
Plus, after a marathon weekend vote-a-rama, senators move forward passing a climate, health, and tax bill. Coming up, we'll explain what made it in and where the legislation stands.
Good morning, everybody. Happy Monday. Thanks for joining us on the Good Morning Show. I'm Lenitra Bennett.
I'm Rob Nucatola. We got plenty to talk about. The tropics are waking back up.
Oh, no.
See, you were looking for something different, right?
That is true.
Oh,
man.
Nothing to get concerned with, but we'll certainly have our eyes on that. Of course, we got plenty to talk about with our hot and humid and showery forecast. That's not changing.
Okay.
I'll get to all that in just a couple of minutes, but first we'll start with some news, and we'll begin in Tallahassee, where the police department arresting 27-year-old Kirsten Hinson for first-degree murder. Now, this is connected to a drug overdose in Tallahassee back in January of 2021. TPD determining that Hinson sold pressed fentanyl pills disguised as prescription painkillers. Megan Hoffman bought the drugs and died from a fentanyl overdose. TPD found Hoffman dead at her home at the Forum Apartments off of West Tennessee Street during a welfare check. This is the first successful indictment in Leon County for a drug dealer's connection to an overdose death.
In Leon County, a woman has now been indicted for the stabbing death of her 80-year-old mother. Arrest records claim 57-year-old Bridget Folks stabbed her mother, who was advancing with dementia, back in May. She allegedly said on the night of the murder that caretaking for her mother was a factor in her decision to kill her. In national news, police in Cincinnati are searching for a suspect after a mass shooting sent 9 people to the hospital. Matt Usen reports.
A security camera catches chaos. First screams, and then gunfire as people run down Main Street.
This has no place in our city, period.
Left among crime scene tape are shoes, shirts, cell phones, signs of fight and flight.
We could hear the shots and someone was calling, "Where is she? Where is they?"
Police say they were breaking up a large gathering when a fight broke out and then gunfire.
People began to hit the ground. I was grazed in my leg. My friend was running beside me. She was struck and hit. It was painful.
15 shots total from at least 2 shooters.
I'm traumatized a little bit.
Police said officers saw the shooting start, and one officer fired back at one shooter, but they didn't know if he hit.
We've had lots of crowds in Main Street through this past month to 6 weeks, so we've beefed up patrol. So it's important to know that this happened in front of officers. Our officers acted without hesitation. They acted precisely. They were diligent in what they did, courageous.
They're in uniform, they're on the street, and despite that, gunshots ring out.
8 men and 1 woman got hit. They range in age from 23 to 47 and are all now out of the hospital.
It was one shot like 5 times, and after that it was like six more shots after that.
Eugene Fairbanks and his friends hit the ground.
I ran up to one of my friends, he was shot in the leg. It was just crazy. Like I said, this nonsense shooting, they don't need to be down here. This not on Main Street. Main Street is nothing but fun, partying.
In other news, Florida's chief financial officer sharing a warning as a cryptocurrency scam targets people across the state. It's called pig butchering. CFO Jimmy Petronas describes it as a crypto investment scheme that encourages a victim to put money into a fake account only for it to vanish when it's fat enough. Now it's popping up on dating sites and social media as a new form of a romance scam.
If you feel okay giving, maybe your investment portfolio that's in crypto to a perfectly good stranger, that's exactly what is happening. Strangers are approaching individuals via dating sites, social media sites, where there may be a little more vulnerability there, and unfortunately taking advantage of them and stealing their currency.
The Federal Trade Commission also reminding consumers that no legitimate business will demand that you send them cryptocurrency.
reopening their doors. Earlier this year, we told you about a South Georgia church being rebuilt after it was destroyed by Hurricane Michael.
And after 4 years without a permanent church home, New Life at Lake Seminole holding a dedication service to celebrate the new building Saturday. Our Brandon Spencer has more.
We drive by and we look at one another and go, can you believe it?
It's been 4 years since New Life at Lake Seminole Church had a home to call their own. And while they had their doubts, they never lost faith.
When Hurricane Michael came through and just destroyed church and the home that we were living in, it was disheartening. But we've been serving God for a long time, and we knew that He had a plan, and we just had to wait for Him to reveal that.
A plan that brought them Campers on a Mission, a group of retired volunteers who rebuild churches and don't ask for much in return.
Just thank God He did it. We were just His workmanship, doing it for Him.
Work Elmore says he can't thank the group enough for.
But without them, it wouldn't have happened. We didn't have the money, we didn't have the expertise, we didn't have the people.
Anderson says the campers are just doing what they're called to do, and they're glad the church is able to benefit from their new home.
Oh, wonderful, man. See the crowd and hear the reports, I think 18 members have been added to the church already. It's wonderful, awesome. That's what we do it for. That's what it's done for.
Seeing the final product never ceasing to amaze Elmore.
We drive by here almost every day, and to see it actually happening, coming together, and now that it is here, and it just blesses our heart.
A blessing the church hopes they can use to bless others. Reporting in Seminole County, Brandon Spencer, WCTV Eyewitness News.
The people at New Life at Lake Seminole says they want to thank the community for their support and generous donations. All right, 5:06 right now, turning to Rob Nukutola. It is Monday. Is anything changing with our forecast?
Hey, we're moving through August, right? We're moving through
Yes,
August. We've got a lot of hot and humid to deal with when we move through August, and we're going to have more of that. Now, the showers will do their part in the afternoons, hopefully to slow down or knock down some of those temperatures. But yeah, like we've had over the past several days, even with those showers, it still gets awfully hot out there and gets a little uncomfortable. Top temperatures today likely going to get up over 90, but a pretty good chance no matter where you are to see some of those showers. I think quite a few showers possible today. I don't see a lot on the radar just yet. Watch maybe a couple of spots near the Franklin County barrier islands very early this morning with a couple of showers, but those have since fizzled. We'll have some clouds. We'll have some sunshine early. That'll get those temperatures climbing, and I think we've got a pretty good shot to see those numbers get up over 90 before the showers do their part to knock them back down. Most of us this morning, low to mid 70s. Quincy's at 72, Thomasville's at 72, Moultrie's at 72. We're at 73 in Valdosta, 74 in Perry, and Tallahassee a little on the warmer side at 75. Futurecast shows a pretty good scattering of showers this afternoon, but remember these are scattered showers, so not everybody gets wet. There'll be spots that never see a single drop. I think a lot of us have a pretty good shot to see at least one shower, and we could see a couple of different waves of these showers as we go through the afternoon. I think it all comes back again tomorrow, and maybe even more coming our way on Wednesday. So pretty good chances for showers over the next several days. Most of our area, because of those shower opportunities, you're going to see top temperatures that fight their way to around 90, maybe just past 90 degrees. So not as hot as it could be, but awfully humid, and plenty of showers are in the forecast.